Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my channel. It is Thursday, and I'm just gonna get straight to this topic this morning. I'm gonna talk about something called the placebo effect. When I first read The Art of Happiness by the Dalai Lama, I came across, and this was many, many years ago, about the placebo. And I realized that the power of ourselves and the power of who we are and what we are is something that could be revealed in the experiment or the experience of placebo, which is a sugar pill that when given to a patient who doesn't know what they're taking, then they can heal themselves by the sure belief that they are that this pill, which they don't know is a sugar pill, has the power to heal them. So they're believing in something outside of themselves or outside of themselves to heal themselves. This has been proven over time and time again. And I believe that if we take notice in these things, then we can, in this just little simple thing about the placebo effect, we start becoming aware of the mysteriousness of who we are or what we are. You are incredible being, and the power of that intention can actually heal yourself. Now, if you know anything about Louise Hay was a pioneer in consciousness and talking about you can heal your life. She wrote a book. She recently passed, and that was a sad day because she did so much for AIDS patients back in the 80s, like early 80s, when this all hit, and it was a difficult time, and she was such an incredible humanitarian, and she really put this out there. And the power of belief in yourself, just as simple, going back to the placebo, will tell you that you are powerful. Like, the pharmaceutical companies are running everything. Like, if you just look out, you know, the money that is invested in all these so-called diseases that we have, or these conditions such as bipolar or manic depressive, depression, hypertension, hyperactivity in children. All of these things are like something that I didn't even know it as a child. You know, I think that, you know, there's a little bit of a conspiracy going on in the pharmaceutical business because they want to run the show, I believe. This is my intuition, and this is what I read, because the population, a big, huge part of the population in whatever country, more or less, is telling us that a pill is going to be able to cure ourselves. That is a symptom of a problem. It can cure maybe some symptoms of the problem, but the problem is that we need to wake up to the fact that we can be a huge part in healing ourselves. That is not a farce. That's been proven so long, and for a long time in history, in fact. But, you know, if we believe that we can heal ourselves, you know, more or less, the power is something, the belief is only something you keep thinking. So if you keep thinking that you are going to die of this, or that the condition is in your mind, that is so much. I'm not saying that you can cure everything, but, well, in fact, I believe that if we would start believing in more or less our own power, that the powers that be do not want us to know about ourselves. At least this is what I think is something interesting to ponder. Look at the fact that you can heal yourself. Spontaneous remission. There have been records of people spontaneously healing themselves just by the power of their own belief, and believing that they are not sick, that they just continue to live their lives with not only a positive attitude, but really the power to not allow this cancer or whatever they have to make it final for them, and at the end of their. sometimes the mysterious things is that we do go, you know what I mean? And that's hard to prove. And it's hard to prove that the placebo effect is working. But there are cases and it does work, and I believe in that. At least that's what I just want you to ponder, because once you believe that, or once you actually look at the evidence that we are actually part of we can really heal ourselves, then you can open up to other things and realize that you are not a victim, that you do have some possibility of this intention and this power inside of you. And it's not just about the placebo effect, of course. It's about creating or manifesting our own desires. I really believe that, and I know that in my life I do that. And so that can eliminate fear, and fear is the #1 cause of these illnesses, I think, like that, you know. And then on the flip side of that, fear is the only thing to fear is fear itself, right? We've heard that over and over, but it is the truth in that. I believe it's the truth. And the placebo is also the truth that we can and do have power in ourselves to heal ourselves. Believe in that. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. I love you so much, and thanks again. Ciao.